Well, hello, Mama and Daddy. Right now I'm at school, and this is Monday, April the 6th, and it's almost 9 o'clock. My class doesn't start till about, well, actually it's 20 till 9, and my class doesn't start till about 5 till 9. Today I'm going to put some stuff on here from my classes so that you can listen to what we do in class. And we've been doing real fine. We decided last week that we're going to break Marcus from waking up for milk in the middle of the night. So the first night we decided to do this, he slept from 8 till 5. So I thought that was pretty good, so I got up and fed him. But the next night, he woke up at 3, and we just let him cry. That's the best way that we knew how to handle the situation, and that's what other people have told us, was just to let him cry. So he cried for about 45 minutes, off and on, and he finally settled down, and we thought he was asleep. Wade had gone in there when he first started and laid him back down and told him, night-night. And after he stopped, after 45 minutes, Wade went in there to cover him back up because he just had on a little t-shirt and to make sure that he was okay. And when he went in there and he fixed everything, saw he was okay, and he tried to put the cover on. Well, Marcus wasn't totally asleep. So he woke back up and he cried for another 15 minutes. So this was about 4 o'clock by this time, but he went back to sleep and he slept till 7 o'clock. So he had gone 11 hours without any milk. Then last night, we really had a big day at church yesterday because they had their business meeting after church. And they have lunch, too, after they meet. So yesterday, he had a really big time at church, and he didn't have much of a nap. So last night, about 7, he started getting real cranky, and I put him in the bathtub, and he was almost about to fall asleep, sitting in the bathtub, and he was crying. So finally, after that, I gave him some milk, and he went to sleep, and we had to wake him up at 7 o'clock this morning. So hopefully he has been broken of the habit of waking up in the middle of the night. I'm sure you can hear these motorcycles that keep going by on the street. I'm going to stop now, and I'm going to turn the tape recorder on during class so that you can hear my teachers talk. And then I'll just continue this tape on for the next 2 weeks until Wade's mother leaves, and she's going to bring this back with her. It's time for grammar class, and my teacher's name is Elizabeth, and she is one of the best teachers here. She's a very, very busy teacher because she also works in the office as the program director for the school. And she is so easy to understand. And when we get into class, I'm going to turn it on, and you'll listen to her. And today she is supposed to teach us past tense. All we can talk in right now is in the present. What is happening right now. And today she is supposed to teach us how to say verbs in the past tense.
Vamos a aprender las dos formas, la conjugación de los verbos de los dos grupos más importantes. Vamos a empezar con la primera, que se llama pretérito o pasado. Esa palabra significa pasado. Pretérito imperfecto, de indicativo, imperfecto de indicativo. Hay muchos verbos al, muchos verbos en y muchos verbos ir. Todos los verbos are, todos, no hay excepción, todos los verbos are, todos son regulares. Regulares. No hay problema de vocales, no hay problema de nada. Todos los verbos are son regulares. Vamos a quitar are y escribimos aba, la persona yo. Abas, la persona tú. Aba, la persona usted, él o ella. Igual, la persona de yo y la persona tú, usted o él o ella, usted, él o ella, son iguales. Nosotros ábamos, con un acento aquí bien, ábamos. Vosotros ábais y ustedes aban. Todos los verbos son regulares, todos los verbos are.
The bell just rang, so I'm late for my class. But you can hear all the people talking, so are they. Elizabeth was explaining the conjugation of a verb, like I go, you go, we go, they go. I'm fixing to go into a conversation class they call language activity. I have a man teacher. His name is Jorge. When he was a small boy, his father worked in the Catholic Church, and he felt like he wanted to become a priest. He told his testimony one day in chapel. And so he went to the Catholic school, and he went to the seminary to become a Catholic priest. But later on, he's a very intelligent man. He knows French and Hebrew and Latin. He can play the piano. But later on, he dropped out of school for some reason or another and just got involved in some bad things. And he got married later on. And his wife became a Christian, and then soon thereafter he did too. So he's a very good teacher. He's very patient with us. We have him for 2 hours with a break in between of chapel, and that's when I go feed Marcus. So the first hour we'll probably just be reviewing some things that we've gone over in grammar, and then the second hour we'll talk. So I probably won't tape anymore until that time.
Muy bien. Bañaos en la... Vamos a leer todos. Bañaos en la mañana.
Bañaos en la mañana.
Bañaos en la mañana.
Bañaos en la mañana.
No os bañéis en la noche.
No os bañéis en la noche.
No te bañes en la noche. Perdón, báñate en la mañana.
Bañarse en la mañana.
Báñate en la mañana.
Bañarte en la mañana.
No te bañes en la noche.
No te bañes en la noche.
Vamos a ver, don David. Número 1.
Báñese en la mañana. No se bañe en la noche.
Correcto. 2.
Bañanos en la mañana.
¿Cómo dice?
Bañanos.
Sí, reflexivo. Exacto.
Perdón. Oh.
Sí, reflexivo.
Bañémonos
Exacto.
en la mañana.
Monos, ¿verdad?
Sí. No nos bañemos en la noche.
Sí. Número 3.
Báñate en la mañana, no te bañes en la noche.
4.
Raúl bañese en la mañana y no se bañe en la noche.
Báñese.
Bañese.
Báñese.
Bañese. A-E-I-U-U. A-E-I-U-U.
Número 5, Larry.
Rafael y Carlos, bañaos en la mañana, no os bañéis en la noche.
6. David.
Sí.
Jorge.
David Orlando. David Orlando. Ajá.
¿Dónde está usted?
Yo estoy en la clase.
Atención.
¿Dónde está usted?
Yo estoy en la clase.
Estoy, ¿verdad? Sí.
Nancy, ¿dónde estoy yo?
Usted está en la clase.
Roberto, ¿dónde está él?
Él está en la clase.
David, ¿dónde está ella?
Ella está en la clase.
Correcto. No olviden entonces este verbo, ¿ah? Es muy sencillo, pero estoy, ¿verdad? Irregular ahí. Yo estoy, tú estás, él está, nosotros estamos, otros estáis, ellos están.
Larry, ¿de dónde es usted?
Yo soy de Colorado.
¿De dónde es Jorge?
Jorge es de Costa Rica.
¿De dónde es Nancy?
Ella es de Tennessee. Pequeño grano.
What was it? ¿De dónde somos nosotros? No incluye Jorge.
Mímica, por favor.
Nosotros.
Ella sí mímica.
Ella mímica, pero no mira. Nosotros somos de los Estados Unidos.
Ajá. Porque si la mímica es de dónde somos nosotros, entonces ustedes son. En la mímica incluye usted.
Sí, no miro que si incluye o no.
Correcto, sí.
¿De dónde son ustedes?
Nosotros somos
Somos.
de los Estados Unidos.
Correcto. Bueno, no olviden entonces, somos, ¿verdad?
Sí. Somos.
Somos. Es bueno repasar un poquito cómo está él.
Larry, ¿dónde trabajo yo?
Usted trabaja en la clase y también en su casa.
Sí, correcto.
Rebecca, ¿dónde trabaja Larry?
Larry trabaja en el instituto.
Sí, correcto. Sí, bueno.
Larry, ¿qué día es hoy?
Hoy es el 6,
No necesita decir el.
hoy es 6 de abril,
De,
1986.
ahí sí necesita de 1986, 87. Necesita
De abril de 1986.
Correcto.
¿Qué fecha es hoy?
Es igual.
Hoy, hoy es lunes.
Es lunes.
Casi.
Es lunes, sí.
¿Cuáles son las estaciones del año?
Por ejemplo, en los Estados Unidos, ¿verdad? Es normal.
Son los Estados Unidos son
Sí.
primavera.
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 I wouldn't have remembered that.
Primavera. Después de primavera.
Primavera y
Otoño. Otoño, ¿verdad?
sí, otoño.
Before spring?
No, verano.
Verano. Aquí.
Antes, ya sí.
Invierno
Invierno y
y otoño.
otoño.
Primavera.
Florero. Pondremos unas flores en el florero.
Pondremos unas flores en el florero.
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
Con su aflicción.
Con su aflicción
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
Todo.
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
Con su aflicción afligía los demás.
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 el flujo y reflujo de las olas.
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 El flujo y reflujo que las olas. De las olas. ¿Qué? Que las olas. Todo.
El reflujo y reflujo de las olas.
El flujo y reflujo de las olas.
El flujo y reflujo de las olas.
Fre, fra, fro, fri, fru.
Fre, fra, fro, fri, fru.
Efre, afra, ofro, ifri, ufru.
Efre, afra, ofro, ifri, ufru.
Hágase un fresco.
Hágase un fresco.
Hágase un fresco
Hágase un fresco
de esas fresas.
de esas fresas.
De esas fresas.
De esas fresas.
Well, hello again. Today is Friday, April the 24th. And tonight is Wade's mother's last night here. And we've had a real good and busy time while she's been here. First thing I'm going to talk about is what just happened in the classes that I taped over 2 weeks ago. The first part, we were saying some sentences, and we were saying, we take a bath in the morning. No, we do not take a bath in the night. And we just went around the room practicing that. And then in the second part, we were asking questions like, where are you, where am I, where is he, where is she? And then, where are you from, where is Jorge from, where is Nancy from, where are we from, and where are y'all from? And then some more were where do I work, where does Larry work? And then I asked, what day is this, what is today's date, and what are the seasons of the year? And then in the last class, it was a phonetic class, and it's where we practice saying sentences and words over and over again in order to learn to say the letters and the sounds correctly. And we were reading some sentences that said, he afflicted everyone else with his troubles, the ebb and flow of the waves, and I believe we also did make yourself a cool drink of those strawberries. So that's some of the things that we do at school. Then, while Wade's mother's been here, we have been to the beach for a couple of days, and we went to the volcano, and we went to a lake, and I'm sure she'll tell you all about the things that we've done while she's been here. And we hope that y'all will get to come too sometime and see how we live here in Costa Rica. Wade got his driver's license a couple of weeks ago, and the past 3 days we rented a small minivan, and John's mother has been here these 2 weeks, and our two families have been going together the last few days, and they went in with us to rent this van, and we've been driving around the country and stuff. And I bought some things for Erin that she's going to bring back with her, and it's just some little things that you can send to her or give to her, and you can tell her it's for her birthday. Marcus has been doing real good. He's been kind of grouchy because he's got 2 more teeth. He got one on the bottom left side, and then he's got another jaw tooth in the back on the top right. And they must have been giving him some problems because he's seemed like he's kind of hurt a little bit. But he's been okay other than that. And he's growing a little bit more hair. And he's not walking yet. He's letting go a few times and standing up by himself, but that's about all he's been doing lately. He's been sleeping all night. He sleeps from about 8 to 5 or 5:30. And then sometimes he drinks milk and he goes back to sleep for an hour or so. So he's been doing real good and sleeping all night for us. Other than that, we haven't been doing much. I know I need to get some letters out to some people. When we're sending back the photographs that were taken, and if you'll send the wallet size one to Margaret, that's hers, and then the 5x7 is yours. Our little brother and sister came today from the States. We had about 9 new Southern Baptist families come in today, and our family's name is Tom and Susan Owens, And they have 2 boys, 11 and 9, I believe, and a little girl, 5. And we had supper for them tonight. We had Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it's just like it is in the States. It's real good. And they're from Georgia. And they were at MLC in Rockville in January and February at the same time the Johnsons were. And I guess the Johnsons are in Japan by now. And so they just arrived today. And we'll be showing them around and how to do things next week. And next Friday, May the 1st, is a holiday here. It's Labor Day. And the family next door to us and the McLaughlins downstairs, we're going to Punta Arenas, which is on the Pacific coast. And the Baptist Mission owns a house there on the beach. And so we're going to spend Friday and Saturday and come back on Sunday the 3rd. And then school starts again on Tuesday, May the 5th. And this time it's probably going to be real hard. We'll have a lot more homework to do and just a lot more stuff to learn. So we'll probably be really busy trying to study at night a lot. We've got a TV, and for a while there we were watching it a lot. But lately, since Wade's mom's been here, we haven't watched too much because we hadn't been here very much. I want to thank you for all the little suits and things that you sent for Marcus. They're real cute, and he's not quite big enough for them yet, but I'm sure they'll all fit within the next few months. And also, you can tell Margaret I got her letter and her Easter card today, and I'll try to write her back real soon. And tell everybody at church that we said hello. And there's some more things that I wanted to put on this tape, like I meant to take it to church one Sunday and tape some songs on it, but I forgot to take it. So later on I'll probably send you another tape and put some of that on there. And you can do whatever you want to with this tape. You can tape some songs off the radio for us, or you can take it to church and have people talk on it, or you can talk on it. Whatever you want to do, and send it back to us if you want to, or just hold on to it and we'll get it sometime. Also, I want you to send me your recipe for biscuits, and especially your recipe for cornbread. I've made both of them here a few times, and they taste okay, but it's not the greatest. And I'm sure part of it's the oven. Our little brother is in a brand new house. They just finished it, and it's so nice. I would have rather given them my apartment and moved into their house. But they have a brand new refrigerator and a brand new stove and brand new furniture, and it's really a nice place, except it's a lot further from the school than we live. So there's advantages and disadvantages to everywhere you live here. But they live in a real nice house. And I'm just trying to think of what else I can say. I can't think of anything right now. But we love you, and it's good to talk to you on the phone, and call us again sometime. And y'all start working on your passports. And Miss Watts was talking about that you might have trouble getting your birth certificate, a copy of your birth certificate or something. Just write Nashville and see, what they can do for you. I'm sure they can help you out in some way to get a record, so that you can get your passport. And that's about all I know to say. So y'all write or call us sometime, and we love you. Well, I went and got your last letter and was reading it over and thought about some more things that I could talk about. Oh, Daddy, I meant to tell you that when we flew to the beach last Monday, we flew on a DC-3, which is about a 30-passenger plane, and it has the propellers out on the wings. And it was a real neat trip over the mountains and down to the beach. And we flew, it was a beach on the Pacific coast, and it was really hot there, probably around 98 degrees and 98% humidity. So it was very hot there. And we stayed there 2 nights, and it was a beautiful, beautiful beach. But it was just real hot, and we're not used to that. But it's probably like it's going to be in Trujillo when we get to Peru. In your letter you talked about Aaron's waterbed, and I was wondering, maybe one reason that you didn't like it was because maybe it's not got baffles in it, and that keeps the motion down a lot. It keeps the water from moving around a lot. And if it's a free-floating waterbed, that's probably why you didn't like it, because it's too much motion in the water. And if we ever get one, it will certainly be one that has baffles in it, so that it doesn't move around a lot. The rainforest, they call it a rainforest, I guess, because it's real moist there and a lot of greenery, and it's kind of like a jungle. But the one we went to had some real good trails through it, and it was cloudy and kind of misty while we were there. It's just a real lush green forest, and this one was way out in the middle of nowhere. And we did get our copy of the Open Windows through the mail that you sent, which was real good, and because we use it a lot. And if you want to, and don't mind, we'd appreciate it if you send us the next quarter's copy when it becomes available. And if the church, I don't know if they put us on the mailing list for the Baptist and Reflector, but I think it's been going to Wade's mother's house. And all they need to do, though, is just stick it in an envelope, have a copy sent to the church, and just stick it in an envelope and mail it to us. And if they don't want to do that, then I don't know about having it sent directly from the place that sends them out, because that would take a long time. But maybe that'll be okay. I'm not going to worry about it. That one of the people that works for them, she used to work for the Brotherhood Commission. We just got a letter from her recently, and she sent us a copy, but it just happened to be a copy that Wade's mother brought with her when she came, so we got a duplicate copy there. And she didn't say anything about it being sent to us every week. The WMU's is supposed to send some materials to us, and we haven't started seeing them yet. They'll be coming directly out of their offices in Birmingham, and I think they send a boat mail, so who knows if we'll ever get that. Also, you remember that little Royals outfit that Marcus received from some friends in Kansas City? Well, he's big enough to wear it now, and it looks real cute on him, and we had his 9-month pictures taken in them, and Miss Watts is bringing those negatives back with her. And I want you to keep us posted on how the Royals are doing. Every once in a while we see a USA Today, and it looks like they're doing pretty good this year. And the Cubs, Chicago Cubs baseball is on TV here on the English channel, so now we've become Chicago Cubs fans, except when they play St. Louis Cardinals. Some of the people at church have been real good to write us, except for people that are our age. But other than that, we've gotten a few letters from them, and from our missionary friends overseas. Wade's mother said she got a newsletter from the Johnsons, and she's going to send it to us when she gets back home, so that we'll find out how they're doing. And I guess that's about all I can think of to say. Tomorrow I may see if Marcus will try to talk or laugh or sing to you or something on here. But if I can't get him to do anything, this will be the end of this tape. So, see ya!